You are welcome to today's video's lesson with Distinction Medic, and in the course of today's video's lesson I will be solving different practice questions that cut across different topics in the field called biology. In this particular video's lesson I will be solving it in details, and if you are the one sitting for the post-UTME examination or the jamb examination or any examination you are sitting for, this particular video's lesson is for you. Okay, now before we start this one of video's lesson, if you haven't subscribed yet to this one of community, please consider subscribing to this channel, like, comment and share, and also turn on the notification button to the channel in order not to miss any subsequent videos lesson. Let's jump right into the work. Now let's move to question 1. Now, Spirogyra reproduces sexually by dash. Spirogyra reproduces sexually by dash is simply by conjugation. Okay, Spirogyra reproduces sexually by conjugation, which involves the coming together of the male gamete and the female gamete. Now for fragmentation, Spirogyra reproduces asexually by fragmentation. Okay, Spirogyra, it should be noted that Spirogyra reproduces sexually by conjugation, while Spirogyra reproduces asexually by fragmentation. And fragmentation is simply the breaking of one cell into two fragments. Okay, that should be noted. Now for brooding, is simply the act of when a particular organism grows on its mother or on his or her mother. Okay, now for binary fission, is simply the division of organism into two parts, which is known to be mitosis. Okay, it's simply division. That should be noted. Now the answer for this is conjugation, because Spirogyra reproduces sexually by conjugation, while it reproduces asexually by fragmentation. Okay, that should be noted. Let's move to the next practice question. Now, moving on to the next practice question, we have cutaneous respiration is carried out by dash. Cutaneous respiration is carried out by dash. Now, it should be noted that cutaneous respiration is the act of using the moist skin for respiration. Okay, is the act of using moist skin for respiration, and cutaneous respiration is carried out by toad. Toad uses its skin to respirate, and the process is known to be cutaneous respiration. Now for pigeon, they don't use skin for their respiration. Apart from use lung, toad also use skin for their respiration. Okay, that should be noted. Okay, let's move to the next practice question. Now, deficiency of vitamin D results to and another name for vitamin D is known to be calciferol. Okay, calciferol. Now it should be noted that the deficiency of vitamin D is rickets, and it should be noted that vitamin D is a fat soluble vitamin. Okay, that should be noted. It's a fat soluble vitamin. We have two types of vitamin. You have the water soluble vitamin, which include vitamin B's, or the vitamin B's and the vitamin C's. Okay, now for fat soluble vitamin, they are the one that include the vitamin A, the vitamin D, the vitamin E, and vitamin K. Okay, that should be noted. Now the deficiency of vitamin D is also rickets, which involves the soft bones in young ones. Okay, now for anemia is the deficiency of vitamin B12, which is also known as cyanocobalamin or folic acid. That should be noted. And anemia is simply a process whereby there is not enough red blood cell or hemoglobin to transport blood to the body tissues. Okay, that should be noted. Okay, now for beriberi, it's simply from the deficiency of vitamin B1. The deficiency of vitamin B1, also known to be thiamine. Okay, that should be noted. Is from the deficiency of vitamin B1. For option C, scurvy is the deficiency of vitamin C, also known as ascorbic acid. That should be noted. Now, vitamin D, the deficiency of vitamin D is also known to be rickets. Okay, that should be noted, which involves the soft bone in your young children's or young ones. Okay, now let's move to the next practice question. Now, which of these is a cell? Which of these is a cell? Now, for option A, you have the tongue, you have the ovum, you have the kidney, and you have the heart. Okay, the cell from this question is simply ovum. Ovum is regarded as the largest cell. Okay, is regarded as the largest single cell. Okay, now for tongue is an organ for taste. It's an organ of tasting. Tongue is an organ for tasting. Now for kidney is an organ for excretion or metabolic reaction. Okay, that should be noted. Now for heart is simply for pumping blood. Okay, the work of heart is used for pumping blood into the body system. That should be noted. Now the following, the cell in this particular question is simply the ovum. And it is regarded as the largest cell. Okay, now let's move to the next practice question. The direction of wind is measured by A or an dash. Is measured by what is called the wind vane. Direction of wind is measured by wind vane. Now for option A, is simply an anemometer or measures the wind speed. An anemometer always measure the wind speed. Now for light meter is the one that measure the light intensity. That should be noted. Light meter measure the light intensity. Okay, now for sachet disc is the one that measures the turbidity, okay, in water. Okay, that should be noted. Now we have come to the end of this lesson. If you haven't subscribed to this wonderful content, please consider subscribing to this channel, like, comment, and share, and also turn on the notification button to the channel in order not to miss any subsequent videos lesson. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.